Alert Weather on KBTX is presented by American Momentum Bank. Bank on the strength of momentum.
Just after 12:15 now on your Friday afternoon, the cold front we've been tracking all week long has finally made it into the state of Texas, just barely. And you can see when we talk about winds where that it's sitting right now across the panhandle. We've got winds out of the north and northwest for Amarillo. Way out in El Paso, winds have now flipped to be out of the west, now moving into Midland as well, but most others out ahead of it. We've still got winds out of the south, which means warm, muggy air still moving in. That's the case all across the Brazos Valley. Winds out of the southeast at about 8 miles per hour here in town. And that's building up moisture, which we need to get us a chance at seeing some rain today and hopefully again tomorrow. We look at dew points across the area. We've been building moisture over the past 48 hours, but this is the muggiest it's been all week long, especially for our eastern counties. You've got dew points in the 70s here in town, dew point at 68. That is 5 degrees warmer than just this time yesterday. So again, the fuel's there and you can feel it when you step outside this afternoon. It's pretty muggy. Now, as far as radar goes today, I think this is about what I expect for most of the day. It's very isolated. You have to squint to find the rain, but it is moving up from the south, pushing off to the north. A lot of this staying east of I-45. We'll keep eyes on this, especially for our southern counties through the rest of the day, and that's why I've got a higher chance of rain for you. 20% chance really south of Brazos County. Across our central counties, it's 10%, and it's going to be really hard to find rain for friends up in Milam, Robertson, and Leon. It's just because we've got more moisture to work with. The sea breeze gives us a little bit more lift for our southern counties, and then it gradually tapers off as you move further to the north. I'll show you that here on Forecast Radar. There's not a ton to show you for today, but tomorrow, that's when things get more exciting. So the rest of the afternoon, again, it's a lot of the same. Isolated showers try to move up. We could get a few really spotty showers through the late evening hours tonight that try to pop up as some disturbances work overhead. But tomorrow's the bigger day that we've been tracking. It's cold front day. You can see the line of thunderstorms that's going to be ushered in by that boundary as it moves from the northwest to the southeast. I expect we get some activity out ahead of the boundary before it actually arrives here in the Brazos Valley, but that'll be more isolated in nature. Cold front set to arrive across Milam, Robertson, Leon counties between about 7 and 9 o'clock tomorrow evening. And then from there, it will bring a disorganized line of rain and a few thunderstorms pushing all the way across. Well, seeing some high reflectivities like this pop up on our high resolution models tells us we could see some strong, even severe storms across the region, though it's an isolated concern. Storm Prediction Center has along and northeast of I-45 there in green and a 1 out of 5 risk. Again, you've got a little bit more moisture to work with out here. It's also nice and warm, so unstable air to work with. Low concern, but we could see some storms that have strong straight line wind gusts upwards of 45 miles per hour, and then isolated cells that bring us the threat for some small pea to pocket change size hail. So again, it's something to be aware of, though nothing that we are overly concerned about. With thunderstorms, though, frequent lightning and a chance to see some quick downpours that could lead to isolated flooding. Once the front clears out, dry air filters back in. We'll get some quick relief. Then we'll rebound again next week. Then we'll try to get another push of fall air by the time we get to about Wednesday of next week. So a lot to iron out, a lot to track. That's why it's a great weekend to have the First Alert Weather app on hand with you again as we expect rain to roll through this afternoon and again tomorrow evening.